I was talking about changing our politics. I ran because the voices of the American people, your voices, had been shut out of our democracy for way too long by lobbyists and special interests, by politicians who will do whatever it takes and say whatever it takes to keep things just the way they are. Protectors of the status quo. And over the last 4 years, the status quo in Washington has fought us every step of the way. They spent millions to try to stop us from reforming health care. Spent millions trying to stop us from reforming Wall Street. Spent millions trying to stop us from reforming our student loan programs. They engineered a strategy of gridlock in Congress, refusing to compromise even on ideas that they used to support. And what they're counting on now is that you're going to be so fed up, so worn down by all the squabbling, all the arguing in Washington, so tired of all the dysfunction, that you're just going to give up, walk away, and let them go ahead and keep their power. No. In other words, they're betting on cynicism. Ohio, my bet's on you. My bet's on hope. My bet's on the decency and goodness of the American people. And my fight is for you. Look, I would love to see peace and cooperation in Washington. I'd love it. Yeah, it'd make my life easier. And when the other party has been with me to help middle-class families, to help working families, I've worked with them happily. Like when we cut taxes for middle-class families and small businesses, some of them supported me. When we came together to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, some courageous Republican senators supported that. I will work with anybody of any party to move this country forward. And if you want to break the gridlock in Congress, you're going to vote for leaders who feel the same way, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents. People who are willing to put people first instead of putting elections first. But if the price of peace in Washington is cutting deals that kick students off of financial aid, or get rid of funding for Planned Parenthood, or let insurance companies discriminate against people with pre-existing conditions, or eliminate health care for millions on Medicaid who are poor or elderly or disabled, I'm not going with that. That's too high a price to pay. That's not bipartisanship. That's not change. That's just surrendering to the same status quo that's hurt middle-class families for way too long. And I don't know about you, Ohio, but I'm not ready to give up on the fight.